The PWHL Championship Series between the Minnesota Frost and the Ottawa Charge starts on Tuesday. I looked up the season series head-to-head between these two teams, and it was split evenly, 3 for Frost and 3 for the Charge. But that does not tell the whole story, so let me break it all down for you. Game 1, December 19th. Remember, at this time, Mashmeyer was Ottawa's #1 goaltender. Phillips was the rookie backup. Phillips got her first ever PWHL start in this game against the Frost. Now, the Frost would win this game 5-2, but Phillips had a great performance. Phillips stopped 35 of 39 shots, which was the most ever for a PWHL debut. Game 2, January 21. Phillips gets the start again. But this time, she earns her first ever career shutout and leads the Charge to a 1-0 victory. Game 3, February 13. Mashmeyer was in net for this one, but what really made a huge difference was that the skaters stepped up. Ottawa won this game 8-3, and it really showed the offensive potential within this team. But even more importantly, it showed that even though Minnesota had Rudy and Hensley, it was still possible for them to both have bad days. Rudy and Hensley both only had .69 save percentage in this game. Game 4. Mashmeyer got pulled after getting scored on 3 times in the first period. Phillips went in and did everything she could to give the Charge a chance to win and only allowed 1 more goal. But unfortunately, Maddie Rudy was locked in and the Frost won 5-0. Game 5, March 11. This is the game where Mashmeyer got injured. Phillips did step into this one and she only made 1 out of 2 saves, but the Charge was able to win this one with a shorthanded goal. Which leads us to Game 6 on April 30th. The Ottawa Charge could have clinched their playoff spot if they won this game, but Minnesota needed a regulation win. The Frost won this one 3-0, but it was also a goaltending duel between Hensley and Phillips. Even though the Frost won, Phillips played really well that game and still got the 2nd star. Okay, so I've just explained all of these games to you. So what's my take? Well, after watching the Montreal-Ottawa series, I'm a Phillips fangirl. Phillips has actually faced the Minnesota Frost a decent amount, and if she continues playing how she's been playing, and if the rest of her team shows up, then the Ottawa Charge could very well beat the Minnesota Frost. Not only that, but if the Minnesota Frost goaltending has any issues at all, like if they're anything other than perfect, then I think the Ottawa Charge can win. So not only do I want the Ottawa Charge to win, I think that if they play their best, they can win. I'm really excited to see how these two teams come out on Tuesday. Let me know if there's anything I missed down in the comments.